India 4, Juliet Echo Mike.
Juliet Echo Mike, is that a Roger?
Juliet Echo Mike, is that a Roger?
That is a Roger.
Yes, sir. Okay, what's the name there, sir?
Yes, sir. Okay, what's the name there, sir?
Name is James. Juliet Alpha Mike Echo Sierra.
Yes, sir. It's hard for me to forget that. That's what my name is, so I got that. And where are you located, sir?
I got that. And where are you located, sir?
I'm in Scottsville, Kentucky.
Scottsville, Kentucky, is that a Roger?
Scottsville, Kentucky, is that a Roger?
That is a Roger.
Yes, sir, James. And what radio are you running today, sir?
James, and what radio are you running today, sir?
Running the FT-990.
So, Yaesu FT-990, Roger?
The Yaesu FT-990, Roger?
That's right.
All right. Well, if you're interested in our setup procedure, it starts with, you do not have a variable bandwidth. I don't think you're kind of fixed on that radio, but on your compressor, our setup would start with your compressor engaged at 3. It's a token amount, but it does just what we need it to do, so it would be compressor on. Well, let's see. Let me verify that. You probably don't have a sketch in 3 to 10 or 30 to 100, so let me say 10 o'clock on that compression input control. 10 o'clock, Roger, Roger?
10 o'clock, Roger, Roger?
Well, there's 3 dB of attenuation. Well, not attenuation, but of right there.
Roger, Roger. So that's 3 out of, that 990 does have a 3 to 10 a sketching on its input control?
A sketching on its input control?
It has a shell on the meter. You put the selection knob in compression position. It'll give you the number of dB of compression.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, we're just looking for about a third of the compressor capabilities. It's a token amount. You know, when it comes to compression, a 6 is actually the same thing as a 3, but the 6 has suck up. So when you talk about the actual working of the compressor on the word, a 3 will give you the same results as a 6 without that suck up. So that's what we do, a 3 on the compressor. Then let's move to your ALC with mic gain in hand. And as you say the magic word audio, and you drag out that A, you adjust that mic gain until your ALC is running mid-scale to 2/3. Mid-scale to 2/3 on the ALC meter by way of mic gain control as you say the magic word audio.
Magic word audio.
Oh, you know? Audio, that's about 2/3.
Yes, sir. That's important. It's just a little bit more than halfway, which would be the mid-scale, and the far end of that is 2/3. And actually, the sweet spot is halfway between mid-scale and 2/3. But you can't just camp right there, so you have to have that range of mid-scale to 2/3. So let's see. And that 990 does not have an EQ page. Is that a Roger?
Does not have an EQ page. Is that a Roger?
No equalizer in this radio.
Yes, sir. So let's do a mic equalization. And we do that by adjusting our proximity to microphone. You know, the thing is, the closer you get to a microphone, the bassier the signal gets. So maybe if you were to back up about an inch or two further back away from that microphone, let me hear you in that position, about 2 inches further back than where you were, and tell me about your antenna system for about 10 seconds, and let me listen to you.
For about 10 seconds, and let me listen to you.
Okay, well, the antenna is a old 40-meter dipole. About 16 foot at the ends in an inverted V fashion. And let's see, what else can I tell you about it? Hanging off the side of the tower. That KI4JEM, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I've got you on my local antenna. I didn't think that I would be able to do that, but I've got you on my local antenna. So what I want you to do is keep your ALC meter out where you can see it as you speak. And we, play a little game with that. It's, voice controlling, developing a relationship between yourself and the ALC meter, and the relationship between your voice and the ALC meter. So you got to have something to do there visually as you're talking to folks. So I would suggest in the next week or so, just leave your ALC meter out where you can see it as you speak, and play that little game of trying to keep that ALC meter in the exact sweet spot of between mid-scale and 2/3. Roger?
Okay, I'll try that.
Yes, sir. It's, be interesting. I guarantee you at the end of 2 weeks, you'll be able to control that meter precisely, Roger, just with your voice.
Well, that's a good possibility. I control both things with my voice.
Except your wife, sir.
Well, I can't control her. She's dead.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry for that. But in most cases, men, cannot control their wives anyway with the voice. Usually, the only opportunity you have to control her would be through the pocketbook and being able to. Well, it's a long story, and I better not talk too much. But be saying secrets that she would probably hear, because she listens to all the air checks. So I better watch what I say, Roger.
Yeah, you're liable to hit too close to home.
Exactly. Or she's liable to hit too close to home, Roger.
Roger.
All right. Well, I think we got it, James. I think you're sounding good there. And like I say, if you've got that compressor at about the 10 o'clock position, about a third of that is all we need for that compressor. And and then the mic gain up to where your ALC is running between mid-scale and 2/3, and you'll be watching that meter and using your voice to control it and keeping it in that mid-scale to 2/3 area. Roger.
Roger.
All right, James, and if you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that will take you to this recording. This will be cut number 1 in a series of 2100 Qso-Vlog aircheck recordings. Roger?
Okay, well, I don't have a computer. I don't believe anybody needs to have one. It's just my opinion. Opinions are like... elbows are weary, and everybody's got one or two.
Hey, you're right there, and it has a way of taking over sometimes in your life. So many things, but on the other hand, it allows you to do some things that it wouldn't, you can't do any other way. So there's pluses and minuses, I guess, to everything. Well, let me say 73, James, thanks for checking in, buddy, and you have a great day and a beautiful afternoon. Roger?
Roger. Have a good day. KI4JEM.
Roger. This is KC9VKV, a Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.